Okay, so welcome to the acid-base bonus lab. There should be a directions slide that you need to open up and look and see what you have. You're going to have 4 different concentrations of acid and 4 different concentrations of base. Both of them are strong. You're going to have 0.1 molar, 0.2 molar, 0.4 molar, and 0.8 molar acid, hydrochloric acid, and 0.1, 0.2, 0.4, and also 0.8 molar sodium hydroxide. They are randomly assigned letters of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And so what I do is I have them set up here. We've got to try to figure out which one is which. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 different trials of these drop-wise and let you kind of try to figure it out. This is one of the hardest things for kids to figure out, but maybe you'll be able to figure it out. So what I'm going to do first is I already have this set up with 10 drops of each of the E, F, G, and H in each of these 4 going down. I've added 10 drops in each of these. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to take each of these and add across here in sections of 10 drops. So I'll add 10 drops across and 10 drops across and 10 drops, and we'll see what happens as a result of that. And then we'll do the exact same thing for the other 2 trials. I'll do different directions to try and give you some perspective about what each one is, but really it's going to be, you have to pay attention to what's happening, how fast they happen when they change, and there you go. We are going to use phenolphthalein as our indicator, so I have added phenolphthalein to each of the acids that are unknown here. And there you go. So we're going to go ahead and get started in just a second. So let's pause the video. Okay, guys, so here's our setup. I have added 10 drops in column E, 10 drops of compound F in column F, column G, and column H. Each of these has 10 drops. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add unknown A all the way across here, 10 drops in each one of these, and we'll take a look at it. I'm going to do the same thing with B, same thing with C, and same thing with D, and see if we can figure out which ones are acids or bases. Remember that the acids have phenolphthalein added to them, and so when we add base to it, it should turn pink. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with A, and I'm going to go straight across here, adding 10 drops each time. So 1, 2, 9, 10. 10. 10. Okay, so those are 10 drops added in each of those for row A. I'm going to kind of stir them up just a little bit. Stir this up a little bit. We saw that actually did make a change. I can't tell you what that means, but maybe you can. Okay, so we know F and G changed. I'll stir those up a little bit just to make sure we know what's going on. I'm going to move on with B. Now, this is really not an instructional exercise. I'm just giving you guys data. You guys got to figure this out on your own. So we're going to do 10 drops of B all the way across. That's 10. That's 10. That's 10. Okay, so that's 10 there as well. We're going to go on to row C. I'm going to go ahead and kind of, that one turned pink too. I'm going to go ahead and just stir these up a little bit. Flip that over. Okay. We're going to move on with C. So here is C. Where'd it go? 10 drops. Okay, so that was 10 drops all the way across C. Shake that up a little bit. We'll go ahead and look at D. I'm going to add 10 drops of D going across. 10. And okay, so that was 10 for each of those. Looking at this data that I've got in front of me right now, I could see that some of them did change colors. The F I kind of saw change color, and I saw the G also change color when A and B were added to them. That means probably that F and G and A and B are opposites of each other. One is an acid, one is a base. I don't know which one is which, but since I'm getting that pink color, that had to be an acid and a base. So F and G and A and B are opposites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the other two. I'm going to put the A and the B with E and H, and I'm going to put my F and G, which I know are opposite from the A and B, with the C and the D. And I'm going to do a second trial, but this time I'm going to leave it that way because I'm pretty sure I've got it figured out which ones are acids or bases. But maybe not, but we'll go ahead and check that on trial 2, and that'll be in the next video. You're going to need to pay attention to how fast they change, I would think, in order for you to figure out what the concentrations of each of these are. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video.